Hello there and welcome to another of my recent purchases. It's another 4K Wi-Fi action camera. There's no remote in it like I've got here for that camera and my other one, but this is an XDV, that's what it said, and it does everything my other camera does. The only difference I can see is it's got a silver front on it. You've got quite a list of specifications if you look on the back there. Yeah, very wide angle, same as the others, 170 degrees, waterproof to 30 meters. You need the waterproof case, batteries, two 900 milliamp ones. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. I've learned my lesson. Lie them down when you open them, because everything comes flying out in one go, because all the accessories are in here. And I'll show you what I mean about lying it down. It's even got a proper manual, English and I think Chinese. Yeah. That's your camera there in the waterproof case. And you even get a little cleaning cloth. And I'm going to turn this up, because you get so many extras with it. Ties, brackets, straps. That's something come out of that bag, that thing. Some more clips and brackets and what have you. One for a bicycle or a bar, another one right angle, clip to clip on your haversack or your belt or whatever, which fits with this bracket thing. I use it a lot because I like that clip. Other doors, that's a door to let the sound in. More brackets and sticky things and your USB cable. And we'll have a look at the camera. Push that way. And lift up and shake out. Right, just says 4K 30 FPS on the front. That's frames per second. You get 60 with the 1280 and you get 120 with the 720. That's real slow motion. Around here you've got your memory card. I only buy cameras that take 64 gigabyte cards max. 32's just not enough for me. So this has got a 64 class 10 U3 fast. So I can shoot 4K video all day long and then lift my still shots off the frames of the video. Never miss a shot again. And then you've got your USB there and the connection to go for charging and so on. I never charge my batteries in here. You can, I've done it, but I don't like doing it. And I've got a charger separate that I bought with two batteries for all my cameras, because they all take the same battery, and it cost me £2.99 on Amazon delivered. Don't ask me how they do it, I don't know. But there you go, it's the same as my others. It's got the same programs and everything. I don't know as you'd want to look at that, but I'll start it up and you hold the button on for a few seconds. It says Sports XDV and it plays a tune, so you know. And it says 4K 30 frames per second. Flick the on off button again and it says 16mm stills, megapixel stills. Press it again, and it says 1080 by 60 frames per second. That's sort of slow motion. I don't use the slow motion effects because I can do it in editing. Press the button again, and it's playback. Press the button again, and you come into this, obviously a programming situation. Press the on-off button, the OK button on top, and there's all your choices. You've got on this video resolution, recording sound, time-lapse, loop recording, slow motion, scroll down. You've got motion detection. I press, the on-off button again, and it takes you along to the next one, which is photo resolution, timed, auto, and a drama shot. Press the front button again, and you've got exposure, white balance, Wi-Fi, and it works to your phone. You download an app called XDV, and that gives you total control over your phone, everything. It's really pretty amazing. Modern technology fascinates me. And then press the button again, and you've got language, date, time, format, reset to factory settings, and the firmware version. Always take it to the next setting, whatever you alter when you've finished, and it says press OK to set. It doesn't, it says press OK to exit, but it also sets everything you've chosen. So that's your lot on that, really. I'm going to hold the button on again. About 2-3 seconds, plays a tune, and it switches itself off. Now this clip here, the camera goes in with a little clip at the top. So it's in there and then push. And that's it clipped in. Now you can fit it on a tripod. Now this clip here fits into the back of that. And you push it down like that. That's it. It's a good tight fit. The camera won't fall out. And you can clip it where you want. I wouldn't suggest you do it on your finger. It hurts. But I'm sure you get the general idea. Now the action camera book is really very good compared to some I've read. Even how to connect up to the Wi-Fi is pretty good. And it explains about the different frames per second and the high resolution wide angle lens. To be fair, they all say that, and I've not been disappointed with any of them. They were as good as my GoPros. Now I know GoPro owners, I had 4. GoPro owners will say, nah, you can do this, you can do that, you can zoom in. You can't zoom in. What you do is you crop in. And to be fair, with any 4K, you can crop in by a factor of 4 at least. And that'll still give you a 1280 by 1020. So you're paying for a lot you can't use. Yes, they've got maybe better, what's the word? Control over the shakes. Yeah, you pay for it. I mean, when you're paying £450 for one of these, you expect it to do something. But hand on heart, that's the only thing that I've found that my GoPros were better at than this. But since I've taken my time and I use a tripod or a monopod, I've got a monopod with 3 feet, and even with my selfie stick, my new one, if you go slower, and you should go because you're only shooting at 30 frames per second in 4K. If you whiz round, it's blurred. It's bound to be. But guess what? It is with GoPro as well. You really need to come down to 1280 and 60 frames per second to control that. Well, you can do that with any of the cheaper cameras. Are they waterproof? Well, the other two I've got are. And I've got the videos to prove it. They work perfectly. Would I go back to my GoPros? No, because I sold my GoPros. for a lot of money. And I bought these for very little. This, with all this lot, $29.99 here in the UK. Not including the memory card. The memory card costs another £19, which puts it into perspective. But nevertheless, £19.99. Now, it doesn't work with a remote, but then I don't need it to. I set it up with my Zoom H2N, which is what I'm recording on now, not the built-in camera, the built-in microphones on the camera. And all I do is sync. And that means switching that on, and going. And then when I go to edit, I find the two spikes that makes, line it up. And there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. Or nowadays it may be the other way around. Who am I to say? Anyway, that's my latest acquisition. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and so on and so forth and so fifth and a tick. And if you subscribe, you'll get to know any more that I list. I'm always listing. I've got listing to one side. I'm always listing on YouTube. Excuse me. Strong coffee. I'm always listing on YouTube, so there's always something going on. Like I've just done a load of Edinburgh tattoo videos and things like that. Subscribe and you'll get to know when I'm listing other things. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm going to press the button and switch you off. You're gone.